aliens.
I don't see a
This
problem.
like makes you laugh and then cry. I'm laughing and I'm crying. This is just so insane. Today, Trump just got the full legal authority to use IRS data to identify, apprehend, and deport illegal aliens, in part using these numbers. The Democrats' plan this morning just completely and totally
Backfired.
Democrat implosion. Democrat plan, total backfire. Stephen Miller chimed in on this. He said, there are thousands of cartel operatives in the United States. DHS is the department tasked with finding, arresting, and removing them. The Democrats, as many of you know, have just defunded. We're on day number 15 or 16 of the Democrat DHS shutdown. Democrats tried to shut down DHS. Might that have something to do with what has just happened here? Do you think it's possible the Democrats envisioned or predicted that this appellate court would side with Trump and hand this information over to the DHS? So the Democrats 2 weeks ago preemptively shut down the DHS just in case? Do you think that might have something to do with what's going on here? Because I sure do. Now, Republican Senator Marsha Blackburn actually chimed in on this Democrat DHS shutdown. Take a listen to this.
Yes, and this is the third time the Democrats have shut down DHS during this Congress. The third time. And Secret Service is funded under Homeland Security. So they are not being paid for the work that they're doing. I will also note 35% of the DHS budget is FEMA. And we have had a terrible ice storm in Tennessee, still with the aftermath. You have the reporting of what is happening on the East Coast as we are all trying to get back into D.C. to work. And Mike, ICE, which they don't like, they don't want any illegal immigration deportation. None. They want no immigration enforcement, and that is not going to happen. But ICE is funded through 2029. All their antics, all this ridiculous.
Pause. How is ICE already funded throughout September of 2029? Trump's one big beautiful bill. Trump knew when he won the election, he got back into the White House, he knew the Democrats were going to try to defund ICE. We've already seen, as she just said, the Democrats have defunded DHS 3 times in the last 12 months. These people are insane. Trump predicted it when he passed the one big beautiful bill. Trump preemptively included funding for ICE into September of 2029 so that even if the Democrats shut down DHS,
Aw,
the
Democrats
will continue. Tough luck, Chuck Schumer. Sorry, buddy.
Is not going to change the work of ICE.
Dirty
what
fucking.
it is going to do is to affect those that are working TSA, that are working global entry, that are working pre-check. We know global entry and pre-check. Secretary Noem has had to shut that down in order to process as many people, to make as many flights as possible. And she is right to take that action. And we also know that FEMA, with the storm coming, you are defunding what FEMA can do to assist people there in the Northeast as they are going to be experiencing this storm.
This is just embarrassing for the Democrats. If I were a Democrat voter, I would be absolutely ashamed and embarrassed of my party. So the Democrats, Chuck Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries, they have orchestrated a DHS shutdown. It has no impact on deportations. It has no impact on ICE. It has no impact on CBP. These functions have already been preemptively funded. It's all virtue signaling, it's all optics. And really, the only thing that's happening as a consequence of this Democrat DHS shutdown is they've shut down like TSA agents and air traffic controllers and FEMA during a storm season. These people should be ashamed of themselves. So yet again, the Democrats are quite literally putting Americans' lives at risk, all so that they can, what? Performatively virtue signal to their far-left base? So I'll tell you something here. Here is my personal takeaway with all of this. President Trump, as an individual, his administration as an entity, they are doing every single thing that they can do to put America first, undeniably so. But now, what Trump needs is some support from the Senate to keep the America First agenda chugging along, plugging along. Needs support from the Senate. What does that mean? The Senate needs to nuke the filibuster, or at a minimum, invoke a speaking filibuster, at least get the DHS opened back up and stop allowing the Democrats to play partisan games with the lives of innocent Americans. That's what it's going to take to put America first. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the story pertaining to this DHS shutdown and Trump's massive legal victory today. Let's go ahead and talk about the Save America Act. And then, of course, listen, like I said, hold up. Like I said, in the second half of today's broadcast, we're going to be talking about something that is insane about the State of the Union address.
What up, everybody? It's your boy, GoOsSeGaMeS. I'm here with my boy, Abe. Abe is a single fucking bachelor out of Austin, Texas. Hey, everyone out there listening to this broadcast right now, live. Abe likes long dicks on the beach. And he enjoys a good dirty martini. Dirty with fucking balls. If you fucking wash your balls into a martini drink, he likes it shaken. Shaken into his mouth, not stirred. Damn! Dirty motherfucker. Sick son of a bitch. And we're going into day number 2. Day number 2, since I sent a text to Andre and he still hasn't looked at it. Okay? He still has not looked at it. Where is Andre? He's got to be here. Oh. Let's see. Andre, there it is. Andre. Let's review what I sent him.
Hey, Rain, get on, you fucking bitch, huh? Hey, listen, bro. I was going over my thoughts of what you told me. That your dad said that when a customer came in, that he left my son and me alone, right? I remember that customer that came in. It was an older lady, okay? And as soon as I gave him the money, I remember your dad had like a chip on his shoulder. Okay, I not gave him the money. Gave him the gold, and he gave me the money. And it was a quick transaction. You know, as soon as he gave me the money, I didn't like sit there and shoot the shit with him. And as soon as I got in there, you know, he gave me my money back. And I counted it, and I gave him his gold back, right? And then a customer came, and I said, all right, I'm going to take off, man. It looks like you're starting to get busy. And you will see, if whatever it is true, that you're going to have the video for that day, because you'll see me leave once the customer is there waiting for whatever amount of seconds, you know? Because he had to let them in by pressing the button, and you already know how your system is, okay? And you'll see me leave. You'll see me on 2 cameras: the one in the lobby, the one in your little lobby, and then the other camera where it's outside for the cars. So boom, right there, you bitch. Get on Discord to disprove this, you motherfucker. Because if you're not on Discord right now, you fucking took the gold, you bitch. You took it, you motherfucker. You and your dad, fucking Jewish motherfuckers, trying to blame the Portuguese? Fuck you, bro. We never started any wars, bro. When did Portugal start any fucking wars? Fuck you, you bitch. Get on, bitch. Alright. You gotta disprove that, bro. There, I got your ass, dog. I got your ass. If you don't have video for that day, you took it, motherfucker. Because I would say video. You got it? I hope you get this message. I hope it fucking burns your ears, you fucking Jewish motherfucker. Damn!
There we go, bro. And he hasn't even left me on red. Nothing. Not even looking at it for this many amount of days. I sent it to him on Sunday.
Oh, yes, he blocked.
At 11 a.m. Sunday at 11 a.m., motherfucker.
They arresting and removing them. The Democrats, as many of you know, have just defunded. We're on day number 15 or 16 of the Democrat DHS shutdown. Democrats try to...
You been delivered, bro?
Arresting and removing them. The Democrats, as many of you know, have just defunded. We're on day number 15 or 16 of the Democrat DHS shutdown. Democrats...
Deliver me from my fucking abuser. Aww. You been delivered, bro?
Arresting and removing them. The Democrats, as many of you know, have just... America's the most...
Mainit ang dating, sinampal-sapal ko para to magising. Well, what the heck, walang ipik-ipik, pink na pala ka, aking dinaisip.
Some business insurance look...
Always be a good person, even if nothing comes back in return. Even if they don't care. Even if nobody is seeing it. Being kind is not a strategy. It's a decision.
I like that, bro.
Always be a good...
Being kind is not a strategy. It's a decision. And that's true, bro. Every time I see these fucking people on YouTube or some social media platform, they're always being kind and showing it in the camera instead of it being a decision off camera. You know, no one needs to see that decision. You know, when I helped out those 500 families in the Philippines, 500 families. Just wrap your head around that, bro. I was feeding 500 families with my own money. You know, people had donated money, but they donated like maybe $600 or $700, right? That wouldn't give me shit. I donated my own money, dude. Thousands of dollars. Thousands. Money in 2020, I had a lot of money, you know. In 2020, I had a lot. You know, I had a lot saved up. I was saving up a lot of money. And a lot of it was to one, have my son, which he was about almost 52,000. Let's just say 50,000, right? $50,000 for my son. And then I had to put a big down payment for my house in 2021. So before that, in 2020, in summer, I used a large portion of my saved money to help out 500 families during COVID, because they didn't have our public system that we have over here. You know, they didn't get reimbursed in any way by their government in terms of money. They didn't get reimbursed in food in terms of money. So they were just pretty much left to starve. When I stopped is when the government took over. And they were like complaining. They were like, man, Gustavo gave us better food than the government, because they were giving them just like canned items. And I was giving them fucking fresh chicken, eggs, water, and dried fish, because they eat a lot of dried fish. You gotta understand their mechanics over there. And rice, you know, 5 kilos of rice. And I was doing this every week for a total of 3 months. But that was a decision I made to do that, even if it would have hurt our future family lifestyle. That's the kind of person that Rain is trying to incriminate. You see what I'm saying? That's the kind of guy he's trying to paint me as. Fuck that. Fuck that bitch. As a matter of fact, fuck him, bro, for life. I don't need a friend like that when there's fucking foes in the many like that right now in this world. Who needs that? I got my boy Abe. Damn! Abe wouldn't do that to me, bro. Faux show. Let's start off with my daily mantra. Breathe. Breathe. I have so much money, I don't know what to do with it.
Oh,
I
dude, shut
cannot
up.
help but attract more money into my life. I have so much money, I don't know what to do with it. I cannot help but attract more money into my life. I have so much money, I don't know what to do with it. I cannot help but attract more money into my life. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lord Jesus Christ. Oh. Alright, let's boot up the game. And let's kill some fucking chopper pilots, dog. Let's kill some fucking chopper pilots. My Niger. So far, I have 799 kills and 390 deaths, 30 victories. And I started this on Sunday? Yeah. Sunday. What's this? Battlefield 6 times 5.1. Show your enemies what you're made of. 5.11 knows tactical gear are players. No tactical skills. Deployed to the front line. Skilled up NATO assault soldier skin. Purpose driven. Support skin. Recon skin. A4 skin. Let me see here. Which one's the assault?
Did you see Foreskin?
It might as well be, bro. What do you think? Should I buy this Battlefield package deal here? Oh, I have enough to buy it, bro. Let me see the assault skin. Looks shitty. The support skin. Oh man, I wish the fucking recon was the skin I can use for the assault. It looks fucking sick. Yeah.
You're sick, bro.
Am I though?
No, you're a nice gay when you want to be, but then you can be a dick.
Nah, bro. You gotta have that balance though. You know what I mean? You can't just be fucking Mr. Nice Guy all the time because they'll run your ass over. Fucking delete it. So when they talk about you, they're like, yeah, he's a nice guy, but he can be a dick too. So you have that fucking unstable, just like Trump, bro. Unpredictable. You see what I'm saying? People respect unpredictability, bro. That's what you need to bring to your life. You can't be just like every day the same thing. You know what I mean? I'm saying this for your love life too. Be unpredictable, bro. Start a fight with her. When was the last time you fought with your wife?
We never fight, or hardly.
Exactly. You don't think she's sick of that?
No? What the fuck?
She is, bro. She's sick of it. She wants she wants a fight. You know when girls tell you, don't follow me. You know? I don't care, I'm mad at you, don't follow me, right? They want you to follow. They want you to follow them. They want you to fight for their love. They want that. You know why? Because you show them how much you love them by doing that. Okay? So guess what? They love a fight too. They want to know if there's still fire in the relationship, you know? And it doesn't have to be a crazy fight, just a little fight. It's like, hey, babe, didn't I fucking tell you not to move my shit? That's an easy one for you, bro, because it's got a lot of purity in it. You know what I mean? It's got a lot of purity. You're really gonna let it out, because that's something very dear to you that you've been wanting to fucking rimmer on. Am I right or am I wrong? Moving shit where you put it enrages you, but you never say shit. Do you fight over that at all, or not? Do you have micro fights?
I tell her about it. I'm like, hey, I mean, it's not like a bad fight. It's just like, stop moving my shit.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go, bro. Even those little micro, incursions, they work too, man. I mean, if you want to try it the other way, you can love bomb her. That's another way. You can always go to Costco and buy her a jewelry set. You know, a necklace and earrings. You don't have to spend that much, about $1,000. You know, for a nice little set. It won't be huge. It won't be half a carat or anything. It'll be probably like, a quarter maybe. I think a quarter can get you a nice set. And then you get one of those boxes that lights up with the light to really throw some action into that. You can even put the one with the glass, a mirror, I'm sorry, so it can make it pop even more. Damn. It's like she's getting 2 of them, dog. Trust in Goose, bro. I will steer you the correct way. I'm older than you, bro. I know more. Yo, bitch.
Deliver me.
I'm on, bro.
Go look at Hyde's Instagram, bro.
I don't think I thought I blocked him. Hold on. Let's see here. Oh shit.
I don't know how long I'll be around. Got a lot of people gunning for me, don't I? But I will not forget them. I'm never gonna forget them. I don't know how long I'll be around.
You stop blocking
A
Hyde,
lot
you
of
dick.
people.
I don't have him. He blocked me, dog.
What do you mean you don't know, bitch?
He blocked me, so I did a revenge block, bro. And then I went through my comments and shit and erased them all on Instagram. and
Damn,
then
so you were like big mad.
and then he added me back, bro. And then
What did
he
you
added-
tell him?
I didn't say shit to him, not one thing. Remember, he's like, I'm contemplating. He sent me a message. I'm contemplating whether to get rid of you or not. I'm like, what the fuck? I told him, fuck you, bitch.
Well, you keep him stable, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want to hear it. Because here's the thing, like, it's a circle jerk, right? Like,
That's
at
what I'm
his
saying.
Instagram,
Yeah.
everyone's
Yeah.
just like, deliver me.
Uh-huh. Exactly. He wants the yes people around him. He wants no people around him. Nobody
What brand
to...
is this? Hurley. You always get it wrong. It's Under Armour.
Under Armour.
Under Armour. No.
I just like you. You're under my armor.
No Pinky Pie.
Look, you're right. Under Armour.
I know I'm right under you tonight. Oh.
Let me see here. What's his name?
Who's his name?
Our boy, hi. There he is. He's got 10 new posts. Shit.
Bro, go look at them all.
Oh, fuck. Where do I start, bro? Jesus
I guess. Maybe the last, like, 5 are the important ones.
Christ. Is that where some guy with a tie? Oh shit, he's got court hearing recordings? Dude, these are illegal as fuck. I don't think
you
he's...
don't mind me continue talking. I would if you want me to wait for you. That's okay. I moved in with her in 2005, sir. And there was a second bedroom. And I walked into the second bedroom just standing in the doorway, staring at what I couldn't figure out what I'm looking at. So before this, sir, she told me that she was a rape victim and she had given her baby up for adoption. She confesses this in this video that I submitted. So I know that she's had a baby, she had stretch marks. But we're not teenagers anymore, we're 23 years old, we're the same age. So I'm moving in with her and I'm standing in at the second doorway, looking into her room, which is empty. No drawers, no pictures, no toys, just a crib in the middle of the room with a duffel bag full of baby supplies right next to the door. She's not telling me this, and I was never even warned that this existed. So after trying to figure out what I'm staring at, I asked her, what is the crib? What's up with the crib? Then she told me that her best friend's husband and wife are in prison, and the cousins
You got a
of
lot
the
to
best
catch
friends
up on,
and
bro.
her are co-parenting this little baby. There's actually 4 of them. 1 of them is in Oklahoma. 3 of them are here. They're women. There are 2 women. 2 of those women came with me August 1st for the hearing. So she tells me that she's co-parenting, and one of the kids, the youngest one, is too much for the cousins to handle. So she comes over to her house to take care of it. I thought this was an honorable thing, sir. Taking care of somebody else's kids. I thought it was beautiful. I remember first meeting that little girl. and she was crying, asking for attention, and Nicole was standing over her, acting like she doesn't know what to do. And I thought, okay, this is a person that just doesn't know how to be a mother, right? She's taking care of somebody else's kids. I took care of that little girl. That little girl slept on my chest. When her behavior started getting worse, I shared it with my brothers while I was active duty because I was over here at Los Alamitos. They informed me that we need to find loved ones for these girls. I told this to Nicole. Nicole said that there's a grandma in Oklahoma and she'll contact them. She then told me that the grandma will take the girls. So I took the 2 girls that were here with me August 1st, and she told me the littlest girl will be flown out later. Connor, I helped Nicole abandon children that didn't even know it was hers. Those women are my son's life now. I received a message from her, the youngest one, Alicia. Thank you for taking care of me when you didn't have to. I was haunted by what could have happened to these girls after 2020 when I discovered that they were her kids. That was 13 years into my marriage there. I discovered she had 4 children she had abandoned. That's when I tied the loss of my unborn son, Maximus, to her actions. I somehow convinced myself to still work with her for the gift of 2 parents for my sons, and I continued to for the next 4 years. I contacted the father of those girls. Just like we dug up
deliver me.
They dug up who these girls were and who the father was. The father said, bringing the girls over to grandma's was the best decision you could have ever made for those girls. He referred to me as an angel, protecting those girls. Those girls' stories are wild. Let me move on, sir. Sir, this is the way I live. What I've gone through since 2020 till now, I've learned to function through this. There's no way I could deliver any of this comfortably, relaxed. This is just the way it's going to be. If you're okay with that, I'd like to continue. Thank you, sir. Number 9. During this part of the conversation in that confession video, I say, Nicole, you abused me throughout all this time, making me feel like I'm broken. She admits, I agree. I'm not denying that. That's a very powerful moment in that confession, sir. Because I plead for the pain that I was living through, and she admits she did it. Number 10. She claims that she has mental behavior issues. Sir, I wanted to believe that so badly when I discovered that she was pretending to go to work for our entire relationship and pretending to have a job our entire relationship. I really wanted her to have an issue so I could help her. I'm learning now after visiting this confession video several times this last week to be able to present this to court. I believe she was using a possible mental condition to continue conning me. I believe now that she's a true con artist. Number 11. I tell her I still don't believe her. I don't believe where she was going. I tell her the stories, the elaborate stories you were sharing about doctors, about the details of their lives, about who they were. I say, those are real people. You didn't make up those details. Who are those people that you were spending time with? She admits that the detailed co-workers and doctor stories were all fictional. And she says those are all just made up lies. That's all I have on the professional video.
And all this, and the judge still sides with her? That's crazy, bro.
There's something he's not telling us, though, bro. We're missing. It's very. You notice how he doesn't post. We never hear Nicole talk.
Donated all of my
Yeah.
belongings.
And
So we had a lot.
the reason for this, it's because he can't prove the big ones, right? So he
Yeah.
claims like, oh, they fucking try to stab me.
Yeah.
Almost 30 championships.
And she straight up says like, oh, that's not true. I did not try to poison him.
My grow equipment, legal grow equipment, tens of thousands of dollars worth of stuff. Everything gone. And then she messages me. I submitted this to the court, I believe. If I don't, I might have it. And then, yeah, she tells me that there's more military paperwork and she needs a bigger car to bring stuff over. Just emotionally messing with me. This is what I believe control, punishment, leverage, coercive control is a new topic, a new word that I've learned recently. Moving on. I believe August 1st was a clear demonstration of abuse of power. The amount of accusations that I've received and claims that continue to be thrown at me. She refers to me breaking into the condo. Not proven, completely false. The picture of me picking up my sons during a visit and claims that this is me breaking into the condo. Me standing next to the monitor's car, stamped at 8:06, where visitations end at 8 o'clock, claiming that this is me breaking into the condo. Just abuse of power, sir. Claiming that I changed monitors 5 times because I didn't like the monitors. Yeah, it's not what happened. Court orders replaced the monitors. Claiming that I was harassing the monitors, and monitors reported all of this. I know of me being harassed came after 2021 scooter incident. She said this to you, and you rightfully said, sir, you've seen all the reports and you didn't see any reports of me harassing. Claiming I was circling the block during a visitation. This is also the day that my son had a confrontation with him on April 28th. This was in her domestic violence restraining order. Just continued fabrications, sir. This is just me trying to find parking. Claiming monitors would see me in the area around 4 o'clock. Yeah, there's no report of this because it never happened. I pick up my kids at 4:30 from Santa Ana, and the negotiated times to be able to drop my kids off by 5:15. If this needs to be proven, I have proof of it. She claimed I was harassing her about retrieving my belongings while she was on visitations, saying that I was going to go to the condo and collect my stuff. And you rightfully corrected her, sir, asked her where were visitations being taken. She said the condo. The visitations are being held at the condo, and she's telling the court that I was threatening her to go to the condo and collect my belongings.
Damn, that's damning right there.
She claimed that there's
And
a
still?
video with the kids involved that she
So pause real
she
quick.
is not released.
She's claiming that he's threatening to break into the condo if he don't return the belongings. And the judge determined that where the visitation's being made, and she says, oh, the condo. So he's threatening you to break into the condo, and you're staying in the condo? The visitation of the condo? What the fuck?
Wait, what? Say that again?
So, she claimed that... Hold on.
What happened? Where were visitations?
She claimed... She said, it says here, verbatim. She claimed I was harassing her about retrieving my belongings while she was on visitations, saying that I was gonna go to the condo and collect my stuff and you rightfully corrected her, sir, the judge did, asked her where were the visitations being taken, she said the condo. So the visitations are being held at the condo, and she is telling the court that I was threatening
Just being taken.
threatening her to go to the condo to collect my belongings in the DV hearing. You understand what that means, right? She's fucking lying. And still, the motherfucker gave her the DV. Oh my god, this guy's...
She said the condo.
Dude, I think it's corrupt. Alright? It sounds like corruption to me. You know? If he's telling this to the judge, it's the truth, you know? And, I think that judge is fucking... I think there's a money play now. There's money in the system, 100%. And they don't want him to destroy that fucking, what do they call it, honeypot? I really think... Because if you look at all the fraud that's been going on, and with Somalians, and then in California, we don't know what kind of fraud in the court systems, how big it is. You know what I mean? It could be huge. This could be a multi-billion-dollar industry. You know? These guys are probably raking it the fuck in, bro. We understand that one girl, what's her name? The one that dated Elvis. What's her name? She's making almost...
Oh, I know you're talking about.
She's making almost $500,000 a year, bro. Doing what she does. She's raking in fucking money. And she's probably taking a lot of money under the table. You know, we saw that. We heard about that with Nicole, where she would come out with globs of money from her kids would report it, you know?
Allegedly. I think that's fake, actually.
Who knows, bro? Who knows? So I'm saying.
I mean, I do agree with you. Like, yeah, dude, the California, like, it skews towards
yeah, I think it's much more than
the woman.
I think it's much more than that. Much more. Because when you have evidence...
Well, they're also... What do you mean? Like, they're incentivized to...
Well, think about it. Her DV was surrounded on this very notion. Okay? Part of the DV, this is part of it. The other part was that he was circling around 30 minutes before he was supposed to be there. Okay? And all he was doing was trying to look for parking. It's not uncommon for him to be there early. You know what I mean? And that should be used as part of the DV case. And the other part where, you know, they're saying that he was standing near the garage at the condo where, you know, where she's trying to imply that he was trying to break into the garage, but the stamp was at 8:06 and he's supposed to be there to pick up the kids at 8. You see what I'm saying? The neighbor is the one that stamped it on the camera. And that's a neighbor that's dating a cop, you know?
The visitations are being held at the condo, and she's telling the court...
Oh shit, hold on. I have printed out your badge and is ready to be picked up at the Renton Service Center at 305 Main Street. Oh shit. Yes, bro. U.S. Limo Company, dog. Fuck this game! We're going off screen, son. Let's see here. It's 12:17. Okay. Yeah, we gotta go now. We gotta go quickly. Because I'm in check. I'm about to move it with the motherfucking wreck. Let me see here. Quit. Sorry, guys.